So welcome once again. Next is that meaning and function of money. Meaning and function of money. The first one, what do you mean by money? It is very easy. You know what is money and what are the functions of money. You know very well, because day to day life you are using that money, and what are the functions of money you are well acquainted. So still I have written here there are three definitions. What is money? If I will ask what is money, generally you will say that different ways. Money which is generally acceptable by every person, or by the help of money we can get anything except their parents. No doubt, it is true fact. Still, as per our syllabus, as per our curriculum, we have to go that in the proper process. Here I have written here, Francis Walker, one of the economists, who defines money is what money does. Money is what money does. This definition really not able to understand what he wants to say. Money is what money does. आप कौन है ना, आप जो सोच रहे मैं ही हूँ, आप जो देख रहे मैं ही हूँ. This is not the right answer. So if directly does not say that there is no words, no explanations, but it indicates so many things. Money is what money does. Money is what money does. It means the definitions says what are the functions of money, so that it is said like this: money is a function of for a medium, measure, exchange, standard and store. Medium, measure, standard and store. I will go in detail from the definitions. Then next definition is that Seligman, that money is anything that possesses general acceptability. General acceptability. There is that some exception, because if I will say that general acceptability means everybody is compelled to accept legally. 1 rupee note, 2 rupee notes, 5 rupees, 10 rupees, 50 rupees, these are the notes which are acceptable by everyone. Sometimes if anybody will give you 1 rupee 500 coins, so you will not acceptable. But this definition says that money is anything that possesses that general acceptability. Everybody is compelled to accept as per rules, as per our law. So that is why it is to be called that money is anything that possesses that general acceptability. Next one, GDH call, money is anything that is habitually and widely used as a means of payment and general acceptable in the settlement of debts. Money is anything that is habitually and widely used as a means of payments. It means anything you want to purchase, you will give payments by the help of the money. And whenever you are paying that money to anyone, he is also generally acceptable. He is compelled to acceptable that money in the settlement of debts. That is the definition of GD is equal. So what is money from these three definitions? We can say that it is the general acceptability. Money is one which is the general acceptability. Everybody is compelled to accept that money. Or by the help of money we can do anything. We are also acceptable. If anybody will give that money, and to whom we will give, he will also be generally acceptable. That is why money has that general acceptability. But whenever we are discussing that Francis Walker money is what money does, the definition says a lot of things. That some economists say that money functions, or that is called that functions of money. So money is what money does by this Francis Walker. We can say that money is a matter of function for. Money is a matter of function for. Money is a matter of function for. It means there are four functions of money. Money is a matter of function for a medium, It means it works as a mediator. Goods in place of goods. The between action is that money, that is a medium. A measure. A medium, a measure, and a standard. And a store. Money is what money does. To what money does? A medium, a measure, a standard, and store. You can get by heart. You learn. Money is a matter of function for a medium, measure, standard, and store. It means money acts as a medium of exchange. Money is a measure of value. Money is a standard of value. Money is a store of value. Money is a medium of exchange. Money is a measure of value. Money is a standard of deferred payments. Money is a store of value. These are four functions. 1, 2, 3, and 4 functions. It means first function क्या हो गया? Money is a medium of exchange. Two, money is a measure of value. Third, money is a standard deferred payments. And fourth one, money is a store of value. These are the four functions. Money is a medium of exchange. Money is a medium of exchange. Money is a measure of value. Money is a standard deferred payments. and money is the store of value. This is the four function of money. Besides this four function of money, there are other economists like Professor Kinley. Professor Kinley, he has divided into three functions. One is primary function, another is the secondary function, and third one contingent function. Primary function, secondary function, contingency functions, or contingent function, contingent function or contingent function. Professor Kinley divided the function of money, primary function, secondary function, and contingent functions. First we discussed primary functions. First we discussed the primary functions of money. Primary functions of money. Primary function of money. This primary function is the first one, medium of exchange. This no first one, money acts as a medium of exchange. Money acts as a medium of exchange. Remember it. All these functions which are derived from that difficulties or inconvenience of that barter systems. When any person faces that different problems, to solve these problems, he find out that ways. That ways helps to resolve that difficulties of difficulties of barter systems, which introduce stage by stage at latest types of money, paper money, card money, or on digital money. So there are the different stages we have passed. Think yourself, first one, it was that commodity money, commodity in place of commodities. Then it comes to that metallic money, gold, silver. That is that one kinds of metallic money. Different kings, ruler, gold and silver could easily be divided into monetary units at present times. And thirdly, after the 1930, gradually it comes to that metallic money and paper money. So paper money from 1930 onwards, we are finding that paper money. Before that 1930, there was that commodity money and that metallic money. Sometimes this metallic money also faces that lot of problem for the transactions. Then we come to that bank or credit money, that at present we are using that bank or credit money, both that paper money and that credit money and that credit card or the debit card systems. Before this there was the draft system, although it is continuing now, draft systems, check systems, but it is very easiest method at present which is prevailing, online transaction at any moment. So these kinds of helping nature of that introducing that money is to be resolutions of our thinkers to solve all these difficulties in that barter systems. So whenever we are discussing that functions of money, first function according to Professor Kinley, first function is the primary function money, and the sub part is the medium of exchange. This is the central function of money. For performing this function, money should have generally acceptability. Each and every individual has that legal right to accept that money. That is called that general acceptability. Nobody can deny, nobody can refuse to accept this money. It means money as a medium of exchange. Divide that exchange transaction into the different parts. Different parts means that is that one is that sale, another is that purchase. It means both these heads, who will sell that goods and who will purchase the goods, both person will be agreed that we have to generally accept. That general acceptances is to be known as the medium of exchange. So the function of money removes the difficulties of double coincidence of wants. Money facilitates sales and purchase independently and not interdependent of each other. So that you will move to that Samta store, and whenever you need, by the help of money, you can purchase the goods, and whenever you have that any kinds of goods, you want to sell that goods and you have to accept that money, that kinds of exchange of money is to be called that medium of exchange, or that is that first primary functions of that medium of exchange. Secondly, that is that second points of that primary functions, that is that measure of value. Measure of value. Money serves as a unit of accounts. Unit of accounts. If you are cleared the difficulties of the barter systems, then you will be understand that function of the money. That is, second function is that money acts as a measure of value. Money acts as measure of value or unit of accounts. Money measures the value of all kinds of goods. Whenever we are classifying that goods, that is free goods and economic goods. Only money acts in case of that economic goods, not that free goods. So economic goods can be measured by the help of the money. So money measures the value of economic goods. Money works as a common denominator into which the value of all goods and services are expressed. It means how it is to be expressed. Units, like in India, that money is to be called as the rupees, and this rupee is to be divided into small units. 1 rupee equal to 100 paisa. So that small units help to divide in difficulties barter systems. I was telling that car cannot be divisible whenever any person will be interested to purchase that bike. So that point was the difficulties of the divisibility, lack of divisibility. An animal cannot be divided. Animal cannot be divisible for any kinds of other small goods. So that divisibility problem is to be solved by that measure of value. Which measure of value measures that unit of accounts? Unit of accounts. When we express the value of commodity in terms of money, it is called that price. I don't want to explain more, but there is some confused. Sometimes the question may comes. One is that value in use and value in exchange. Value in use and value in exchange. You have the pen that you are using this pen. You have the economics book. You are using that book so that you are getting that more score in your exam. That is called the value in use. Value in exchange. One pen equal to how much pencils? One pen equal to how many pencils? So that exchange of one goods in place of other goods is to be called that value of exchange. So when that exchange value expressed in terms of money is called rupees. When that exchange value expressed in terms of money, that is called rupees. That rupees helps to know about the per units of price of any goods. That is to be called that measure of value or that unit of accounts. Whenever you went to that Samta store and there are the so many 1000 items of the goods, and each and every items of the goods has that price tag, how much is the price, that measurement is to be called that measure of value, which is I expressed in terms of units of accounts. These are the two functions in the primary function of the money. Tomorrow we'll start the secondary functions. Thank you.